Good morning. We have another rewatch here today. We have a Yucatan map. The matchups are to the north. We have Jake McKean as the Koreans. And then we have El Jefe as the Vikings. Skull! We have Joel as the Saracens. Interesting pick, the Saracens. I guess they've got some water stuff, I guess. Don't they have like good, oh, I think it's fast fire ships, but I can't really remember. But so we've got Joel as the Saracens, and then young Miguel. I should mention Joel, the destroyer of dreams, Joel, as always. And of course, young Miguel as the token Espanith. Their trade goes from, as we see here, this corner all the way down, all through Joel's base over here, and to this spot here. So our line is right there that you're looking for. And then on the other side, Jake is matched up against Taylor, also the token Espanith for our team. I will be the Vikings. Skull! We have Spencer as the Portuguese. Vai, vai, vai! Viva, viva, viva! Vou gozar em sua cara! And then Jono is the Franks. Let me be frank. Jono is matched up against Michael. And as we see, our trade goes from this corner over here, boom, kind of around through right here. It's kind of a split all the way down to here. We got a minute left in treaty. As we're looking at this, I think the water's very pivotal in this game. You can see the water goes all the way down our side. Up, there's a big this spot right here it's the center of the map, is just so powerful. And then it cuts all the way back to here. So we have a dividing water line that's huge, and we got 10 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen here. We can see that Taylor and my team is ahead on points. Jono, it appears, did not wall off in time, and Joel is early rushing. We now have a tree just ended, so Joel is being aggressive and going straight at Jono. On the other side, we see Taylor has kind of claimed this water here, and there's a fight going on for sure. It looks like Taylor destroyed what it was probably a castle for Jeff, but we'll see. And then in the middle, there's a big fight going on. Me and Spencer are fighting Jeff on the water, and Jeff's got these two castles that are just raining nightmares on us. On the other side, Joel is into Jono, giving Jono he's just pouring into him. This is why you wall off early, guys. We gotta get walls up on time. If you wait, you will be sad. That's you can't wait till the last minute. That's something that needs to be done before treaty drop. That needs to be done at like, oh, what's a time that I do? I start walling at like 15. I mean, with our tournament coming up even sooner. So I've started to send troops. We see that there's a fight here in the middle, still just kind of in a stalemate. On the other side, Taylor has just done terrible things to Jake. I'm sorry, Jake, I didn't highlight that enough, which is probably a good thing for you. But regardless, we see I've gotten troops down here, and Jeff's trying to stop my ships that are back here. I really should have posted them up right here, but, one thing at a time. Meanwhile, we're trying to take out these castles. Jeff's fighting here. On the other side, Michael has been just spewing trash mostly. Trash and bombard cannon. He loves his bombard cannons. Michael is Mr. bombard cannon. And Jono's just been kind of nullified. It's like they've just kind of taken Jono out of the game a little bit. Although Jono, I say that, but Jono's got paladins going. I can't totally say that. But you see Joel is just all over the place. Spencer has walled off. He's cut off the hand. Kind of, because there's a hole right there. So, not really. Michael would be like, "What are these walls? What's going on here? These are the worst walls I've ever seen." Because that's what Michael likes to say. He is the king of the wall, if you will. On the water, it looks like we have taken out the castles, but it stopped there. On the other side, Taylor is... So Jeff's got his 2 castles here, and he's kind of owned the water. Like, you can't go near this water because he owns it with these ships, which is kind of giving him a little bit of room to think. But as we look... maybe it looked... Oh, there it is. Taylor's into Jeff. So we've got one team pushing this way and one team pushing this way. I've kind of won down here in the bottom, finally. And Jeff is like, okay, we gotta back up. I'm spewing troops into... Probably Jeff would be my guess. But we'll see. So we're trying to hit Jeff hard. On the other side, Michael has taken out Jono. But Jono's still got troops. Jono's doing work at whole... Because, man, there's like a mountain of pressure for Jono. I gotta see what's going on with his economy. Let's see here. Jono. Leo the Hobo. He's got nothing, but he's got gold, and that's all that he's got. Oh my gosh. Jono. Making nothing work and just distracting. And while he's doing that... we've kind of taken this side. Okay, so Jeff's had to push back to right here. Taylor is still all over Jake. And Jeff's trying to save him. So Jeff's sending archers? As the Vikings? I guess they've got arbalests, so okay. Fine, you can have them. But Taylor's into the trade. And I'm just doing little things over there. Meanwhile, Michael is building forward and moving forward. And Jono's trying to just survive still. I mean, he's got 2 wood choppers. He's got nothing. But he's got 10,000 gold. He's rich. I'm amazed that Jono's got as much as he's got. You know, these guys here. But Michael's just all over him. On the south side, Taylor is posting up, although he's gonna get wiped out by that TC. Mr. Skirmisher. Taylor likes that unit. And he's just plowing through Michael. Oh, and Taylor's taking out 1 castle. I wonder if he was gonna take out the... Taylor's looking good. And Jeff's posted up there. The battle for the water looks like it's right here still. And Michael is rolling Jeff. Or through. He's still on Jono. Here's the mistake of this game is right here. Michael decided, I will eliminate Jono. And he shouldn't have eliminated... He should have... At the point that he had Jono under control, he needed to go and hit this. You know, this is... Because Spencer's not gonna... Oh, I love this unit. I love organ guns. They're such a fun unit. They're just funky and fun, and in mass, they are a great time. They're just fun. Like a moving wall, just nothing can get through them. Taylor's still all over Jake McKean, who's decided he's walling off. And it looks like we've won the water. No, we're still fighting for the water. Need to turn on military view. There it is. Taylor's just all over poor Jake McKean. And Jeff is trying his best to help the guy, but Taylor was just like, nope, I'm gonna pick on everybody. And Joel is swinging in now. Let's see here. Yeah, Taylor's just shutting down that trade. The pressure's been definitely on that side for trade and stuff. But Michael is taking out... So Jono's now in like real dead mode. Jono, you need to get those villagers out. Oh, Jono's starting to build throw an axeman. I love it. Oh, I love it. He's got these guys here. Jono, you are so great. I'm just very entertained by this. And so I'm starting to send villagers, or not villagers, these things. Champions! We are the champions! So, Jeff's holding against Taylor. Michael is steamrolling. He steamrolled Jono. Jono is now super rich. Jono's got 18,000. Go and buy your resources. That's what your gold is now. Your resource. Oh, that's funny. And that's what. And we see that we've kind of won the water here. Spencer's taken out all of these things, and this is the water point that they can't lose. But I don't know that they know that. Taylor's still all over Jake and moving into Jeff. He's still got... Are these still here? They are still there. Oh my gosh. It's like 8 skirmishers are a nightmare. And Jono's rebuilding over here. Michael has just like moved on. And Michael is now knocking on the gate of Spencer's house. Because Michael has owned all of this zone in here. Looks great. And Taylor's been actually pushed back at this point. And so I've put my navy right on their trade line. And Jake's starting to build war wagons. Interesting take. And here it goes. Michael is taking over. Is showing up for the real fight. The fight for our trade. Can he get it? Well, he's gonna take that gate out. No problem. And moving in. And Taylor's trying his darndest to... Taylor's been actually shut off. Yeah, Taylor's been shut off. And Michael's starting to just go. So there's been a turn here. And they are getting into the trade. They're into Michael, or they're into Spencer's base. Jono's building just tons of crossbowmen and axemen, it looks like. Way to go, Jono. I love it. But Michael is into Spencer. And Spencer's lost all his castles. Holy cow. But I'm sending from this things. I'm going to go over here. See what happens. Well, Michael's going nuts over here. He's getting all in. Spencer's digging in. Holy cow. Michael has turned into a monster. Michael the monster. Meanwhile, Taylor and Jeff have stalemated over here. Jono's got a couple of troops here. I'm just not seeing a ton of Joel. There is Joel. Like I see there's like a couple of units here and there, but I'm not seeing a mountain of Joel. I think that's what they need, is a mountain of Joel. But they're trying to cut me off. I'm gonna pick up the speed just a little bit. We're gonna get in. Michael's taking over the trade here. And Michael's just all over Spencer at this point. It's a death zone of they're in the trade. You can see he's made it all the way back into Spencer's stuff. Spencer's trying to build on this back wall here. So Michael has just done terrible things. On the other side, Taylor is getting pushed back. Taylor's losing. This fight for the water is essentially over. These guys are not trading from here, it looks like. Their trade going anywhere? How are they? They gotta be just using trash, I guess. But Jono's doing little things. Michael's just everywhere. And they are gonna take the trade out. I'm gonna say nope, and the trade is dead. Well, not yet, but it's about to be. And Spencer's built like 50 bombard towers. Oh, that's not gonna go up. And Jeff has pushed Taylor to the brink over here. Holy cow. I've gotten troops into Michael's base at this point. Let's see what Michael's got going as far as resources goes. So Michael's eyes are all over here. And yeah. There's no more trade over here. Michael has taken out the trade. Michael has taken out Jono's initial base and is now moving on to Spencer's base. Taylor is now losing and Jake is rolling. I don't know where they're trading though. That's what's weird here. There's like, where are you getting your gold from? Is it because Jono's buying resources and then you're selling said resources? That must be it. Let's see here. What are the cost of things right now? No, nothing's expensive. I don't know. It's interesting regardless. Jono has been rebuilding and just slowly holding. And Michael's just all over this. There they go. Jeff. There's just been a lot here. You can see all the death. Like, this zone is just the maze, if you will. And Michael's going. Michael's housing Spencer. Oh my gosh. Taylor was starting to get very mad at us at about this point. And so now Michael's having to fight Jono a little bit. So I've taken out Michael's like initial, not his base, but a lot of his stuff. Because he's still got stuff, and he's got resources still, but he doesn't have trade. No one has trade. And Michael's just moving along, just destroying everything. Trade stopped. Over here, we've got just this stalemate going on here. Jono seems to be putting up the best fight. As far as like Jono and Michael, like this is the actual fight is right here. You know, Michael's just, and I guess Joel's going crazy. They're just doing things to Spencer. I've built 3 castles and prepped over there. But I'm sending troops into Michael still, I guess. Both teams deserve this win. Taylor's got some mad. Does Taylor still have? Taylor still has these here. They're just chilling. And they're not trading at all. You would think that they'd be doing some trading, but no trading. But Michael's just working through Spencer. And it's like, who can kill who first? Because I've taken out Michael's, you know, he's got no farmers anymore and half of his wood is gone. So it is this who can kill who first. Joel and Spencer, or Joel and Michael have taken out Spencer's base. Spencer is now back in here building. He's starting a Faderia. He only built, Spencer, you gotta build more Faderias than one. You gotta build like 6 of them, and you gotta do it like right here. Do not have them on the front. But we move our, so I've moved my navy down here, it looks like. And we're trying to house Michael at this point. We're like, okay, well, obviously we've killed all of his base, so I guess we're gonna start housing him. And I'm now sending troops to help Taylor, because Taylor was screaming at us, "What are you doing? This game should be over." And I was like, sorry, Taylor. But I don't know what's going on. Michael's got like troops just doing nothing. I think his eyes are up here, actually. No, I don't know. Maybe not. Joel's been raided. Jeff is knocking on Taylor's door and just really causing problems. Taylor's got ships here, so this is kind of a stop zone. But, oh, Jeff's smart. Smart man Jeff. Jeff man, smart man. Still no trade. I'm amazed that they did as much as they did without trade for this long. Like, I'd have dropped. Because Michael's like, okay, we gotta take care of this. And he's gonna try and house Jono, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm sending troops up here to help push back that Viking horde. Also, we are trading now with right here instead of down here. And Jono has destroyed Michael's forward operation. Looks like he lost his TC, but he's still doing stuff. Although these are here, so we'll see. Yeah. And I'm just fighting. Jake is like, I have to stop this. Keeping Jeff alive. What is Jeff's right now? Let's see here. Miller. 23, 39, 17? So he's got trade going somewhere. Where is this trade going, Jeff? Where is it? I have no idea where they're trading. 14, 13, 10. Maybe not. Just kidding. We lied. Maybe it was like, maybe he found a gold patch somewhere. Because yeah, now he has no trade. Watch this. Jake's gonna do me a favor. Boom. Open it up. It was like, thanks, Jake. And the fight continues. Jeff's rebuilding castles. Jono's pushed young Miguel back. Michael, you've got all, you need to shift comma and get your troops going somewhere. Because we put up a stop here, which has been great. What's going on here? Oh, now Jake's like, okay, we're gonna start trading. And so Jake and Jeff have to look over here, which is gonna open up Taylor down here. Meanwhile, Jono's still rolling. Spencer's rebuilding. There's the trade. Is it gonna walk into my guys? Yeah, it is gonna walk into my guys. So you guys gotta do a different trade. Because that trade is not gonna make it. Oh, Michael's like, I'm taking Jono out. Holy cow. Jake, you might might do it too. I doubt it. With all of that, he should be able to save himself. Up top, they are checking over here, and Taylor's over here. Still not seeing, like, any Joel. I just didn't see Joel, like, there just wasn't that much Joel at all in this game. Maybe I missed it. That's possible. But it felt like Joel was fairly quiet this game. Although I'm not, Spencer was kind of a silent partner as well. He was really in on the water and then fighting the backside of trying to save his base while it's slowly dying as a thing. So we've now taken out these things, I guess. Yeah, they're trading right here now. And they're gonna trade from there to here. Or probably here. But will it be enough? Ooh. And Taylor's starting to have gold units again. And Jake is like, I'm gonna wall in and I'm gonna dig in, so help me. Oh, there comes some Joel. There's some purple. And they took out Jono. Jono's what Jono had? Jono is now rebuilding in my base. Oh, love it. It's like, okay, well, let's keep rebuilding. And here comes Michael rebuilding over here. What does Michael's base look like right now? What is your? Oh, Jake gives up the ghost. Well, that's that then. But he had stuff still. But that was, both teams definitely almost won this game. I think that us shutting down their trade longer was the difference maker in that game. When we look at our scores, Jeff with that high military score, holy cow. I had the high economy and technology. Jeff had the best society, and I had the high score. When we look at units, that KD, anyone have a good KD? Everyone's almost everyone's either negative or pretty close to 1-to-1 actually. Look at Spencer's almost perfect 1-to-1. Wow, within one. Buildings raised. Michael was just a monster that game. Him at this, yeah. That's the sort of game that gives you blue balls, man. Taylor with the most food. I had the most wood. Jeff was the most stoned. Typical. I had the most gold and the most trade. As far as stuff, we were all sending Jono, I believe. Oh, we were sending Taylor? Jono's dead the whole game, and we were feeding Taylor? Oh my gosh. That's just... Okay, well. Cool beans, I guess. When we look at technology, Jake with the fast feudal, Jeff with the fast castle. We're all at 18s and 19s. Like that was a slow. Okay, also Michael had a fast castle too, but it was those two were way ahead of everyone else. With our imperial times, Jake's got the 35. That was that. Jeff built 12 castles. Nice. And had the 3 relics and yeah, it's a different game there. GG, gentlemen. Until next time, we out.